everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is, as you can see, my top 15 under 15, and I basically don't have any favorites that I've been loving, like any new favorites. So I just decided to do the top 15 under 15 in the drugstore, just because those are things that I had in my collection that I may or may not have talked about in the past. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in so this video isn't super long. The first thing I want to start with is eyebrow products, and the first thing I want to talk about is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I can't remember how much this stuff is, but I'll link it all in the description bar down below and try to find prices. But this is really comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I've heard it's comparable. I can't really say how comparable it is because I don't have the Brow Wiz, but I really like this. It has the pencil on one side and the spoolie on the other, so absolutely love this, and this is bomb for filling in brows. The next brow kit I want to talk about is the e.l.f. brow kit, and I have mine in dark. I think it comes in light, medium, and dark. And as you can see, I've hit pan on mine because I use it to death. I'm the type of person who I like using pencil every once in a while to fill in my fill in sparse areas, like when I'm just on the go and I want to fill them in. But 9 times out of 10 I like to use a cream, fill it in with a powder, and sometimes even use a pencil. I know it's a bit much. I'll have an updated brow tutorial video up for you girls soon, but this is what I like. Because I like to use the cream. This cream in here is amazing. Before I used this, my old brow tutorial, I used the e.l.f. gel eyeliners, and those were just too harsh. So this is what I've been loving lately. The next thing I want to talk about is an eyeshadow palette, and I know this won't be of a surprise to most of you, and this is the L'Oreal Palette Nude 1. This is right at $15. I think even some places it's 20, but it's buy one get one half off. But I absolutely love this palette. This is the palette that if you're kind of into makeup but you're not like the experimental type, this is the palette that I say is end all be all. Like, you need this one palette if you're a neutral girl, and that's it. Like, I could live off this palette for the rest of my life, and you can almost make 5, 6, 7, 8 different eye looks with just this palette. So that's definitely one of my top 15 under 15. The next two things I want to talk about are mascaras, and the first one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza. I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not as volumizing as the L'Oreal Voluminous, the regular one, but I just love how the bristles are. They actually separate your lashes. I don't really see that much clumping with this mascara, and it's just bomb. I love it. It's super black. I actually have the waterproof formula, and it's not my favorite, but I do love this mascara overall. The next favorite is the next product that I want to talk about is, of course, my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. You've seen this all over YouTube. Everybody uses it. It is like a YouTube tried and true holy grail, and you see how thick the wand is. I do see a little bit of clumping with this. The drier that it gets, when I get a brand new mascara, it's not as clumpy, but the drier it does get clumpier. So that's the only thing that I don't like about it. But then depending on my mood, I want my lashes really clumpy, so it just depends. So yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is one of the products that I have on my lips today, and this is the Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss. This is not the only one. I actually love all the ones that I have. This is just my favorite, and this is in Super Natural. It's really pigmented. Sometimes I just want a glossy gloss, like a clear gloss to go on top, or a gloss that has just a little bit of sheen just to be like a top layer. But this one is really pigmented, and it's haven't worn it all day. Like normally when I record late at night. Like now it's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, so I like put on my makeup and wash it off. And I have worn this out, but I can't remember whether or not it's long lasting. So next time I wear it, I'll try to remember to let you guys know. But for the most part, I love these lip glosses. The next thing I want to talk about is foundation, and I have 3 here. I'm going to talk about them all really quickly because they pretty much have the same effect for me for the most part. It's the CoverGirl Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation in 875 Soft Sable, the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect in Mocha, and then the Fit Me the Dewy Plus Smooth and 360 Mocha. I know those of you who watch my videos know that I have very oily skin, and you'll look at me like I'm crazy because the CoverGirl and the Revlon both have glitter, and then the Maybelline is dewy. But basically the Maybelline, so the matteless and poreless or whatever doesn't come in my shade, but in the fall towards winter time, I kind of like to get dewier foundations because I get dry patches on my face, and my face turns more into a dry to combination versus oily to combination, if you get what I'm saying. It sounds a little crazy, but that's just how my skin is. So I like to do things that illuminate my face, and then I can mattify the places on my face if I need to. Like I can put mattifying primer down and things of that nature. So yeah, those are my 3 like favorites. If I had to in the drugstore buy just 3 of those foundations, it would be those 3. The next thing I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Sets. This is my favorite, especially in the fall going into winter time, because it gives you more of a dewy finish. I don't really like to set my makeup in the winter time because even though I have an oily T-zone, I'm starting to embrace my natural dew, and I'm actually starting to like that. So when I do set with a powder, I always mist with this because it gives me that dewy natural looking complexion. This isn't really my favorite in the summertime because I am so dewy naturally, but in the fall and winter time when I am a little bit drier, I spray this on and it's bomb. The next things I want to talk about are, I know some of them I'm grouping together, but they're actually 15 products. The next things I want to talk about are concealers. I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin in Deep, and then the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 30 Cafe. These 3 are my absolute favorites. This one is comparable to MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer, and I know people rave about this all the time, but this concealer is a bomb. I love this. I'm gonna say the longer you have it, it starts to dry out. It says that you can have it for 18 months, and I think I've had mine for less than that. But the longer that you have it, it kind of starts to dry out. So in the beginning, it's way better because it's creamier, it's easier to blend. But the only thing that happens when it dries out, the only thing that I do different is I either spray it with some Fix Plus or some Mist and Set, or I just apply it with a creamier concealer. That's pretty much the only thing I do about that. Not really a big deal to me that it's a drier concealer. Then the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This, I heard that it's really comparable to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I don't know because I don't have that one, but this is bomb. Like, I don't even know what to say about it because I love it so much. It's creamy, it's sheer, I wouldn't say sheer, medium to full coverage concealer, I guess. Like, this isn't the only concealer I would use if I had like purple under eyes or bags, or if I'm trying to spot conceal or something like this. This is probably not the concealer I would use, but if you're just doing regular highlighting around the face and things of that nature, this is bomb. I love this concealer. And then again, if you're oily, you do want to set this because it will settle in. Like, I make a lot of crazy faces. I have a lot of facial expressions that I use throughout the day, so this does sometimes settle in my fine lines and creases, so you may want to set that. But other than that, bomb. And then last but not least is a is one that I got, what, 2 maybe 3 weeks ago. It was in my haul video, but I ended up loving it. I don't really know what it's supposed to, concealer plus corrector. I don't really have like purplish, bluish like bags or spots on my face, so it doesn't really correct and conceal, but I really like it to highlight. I've been mixing it with my, and this is not, I don't know if it's under $15 or not. I don't remember spending that much on it, but I'm not really sure. I've been mixing these two together. This is the Inglot under eye concealer. I've been mixing in 99. I've been mixing that with this in the color Deep, and it's been glorious. That's what I have under my eyes now, and I feel like it gives me the perfect amount of highlight without being overboard. So yeah, I love that. The one of the next things I want to talk about is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins. I don't have much to say about this other than it's perfect. When I had the Duo and the tube, I would always squirt too much glue onto my lashes, and then it'd be a mess, and I was just really upset. I was pissed. It ruined an entire pack of lashes because I have glue all over them. And yeah, I just love this because you don't get glue everywhere. It's a brush. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's just a brush. You brush it on, and is good to go. And I've noticed that this dries a little bit faster. Maybe it's just me and I've been taking my time lately, but it dries a lot faster. And then the last two things that I want to talk about are the Milani lipsticks. I have it in Matte Blissful, which is this pink right here. I'll put a swatch on the back of my hand. Matte Blissful. And then I have it in Sangria. I thought I had another one, like 2 more of these, but I can't find them, and my makeup collection is horrendous right now. So this is Blissful and this is Sangria, and I absolutely love these. I love the formulation of them. I think they are so soft, so pretty. The matte ones are matte without being overly matte, and you know, when it's like too dry, like I just love them. They're velvety smooth consistency. They're really soft, they're really blendable. I don't find that they bleed, and when I wear darker lip gloss lipsticks, especially colors like Sangria, I notice that they bleed all over my face, even if I have a lip liner. But these don't bleed, they don't run, they're not excessively pigmented. It's just the right amount of pigmentation for you to have a beautiful lip look. So yeah, I feel like I've been talking a million miles per hour. I don't have a like setting timer thing on this camera, so I don't know how long I've been talking. I just imagine that it's been a long time. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I will have a foundation and eyebrow routine up soon. Let me know if you want to see this look. It is very simple. I literally don't even have on any eyeshadow. So if you want to see this look, just let me know. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.